Chiaragire Chinsa Isato chiabono botuko mwancho mulire bwegataseni kia Ndizi TV ntolino gosemire no gene tokoba kwego kene meroberi ao togenda tokoba to kwariganira kuruga iga kwene kya konyarire kobago kwemanya nabo igo kwariganira senchira ya beno nyara kobago gusanga amana intwe nganyare kobaga gwateka kuru Chinsemo ao imena isiko yorogongo orua Gusii litirana ngoro kwa Josphat Amisi olito kubatana naera gwetera ase omono bimanyereri gakoro kwa Joshua Auta ngwira nande ase kagiteri getambe irinto genda ko batokumanyania amange. Inyora boigo omwancho muligire nabo kunyara ko gusanga Amayia gwetera ase mitandao ya ito ya Facebook Ndizi TV News Digital na boigo gwetera YouTube Ndizi TV News karibu sana unyara ko kwemanya gati yabo tokuchakara kurwase county ya Kisii ase boigo ababwatani bekeombekerekia aminto gusii minto etureti banyara ko bagwesokia na gwika ase nyumba yo menyo ya bana ya jogo ase banyara ko bagosanga omogoko obo boigo gwikirania amaganio ya bana abuba minyete sensemeyo gati abono kwenekenga banyare ko bakorwa obokonyi bwendagera omosaki oitobwa mangana Mildred Mumanyi amona mange mono
abana chintakana kurwa ensemo ya Jogo Children's Home nigo banyora abageni batali babutambe kurwa ase ekiombe kya Gusii minto ekebute abo babatalirana kubarentera ebinto ao asibabaroseria endagira na gusanga amona banabo asabanabo bagokera egitambo kerekyo nase omunyakerogo airali bagana gukwanira ekerenga kyabo asogokora omuyega buno yoigam
tuatete gusherekea n'abantu bari batari kwenyara muna abana munaba onto kanyoranga ndo kumya na iskari tonyara ko batokoragira tweka takatebaria turigi mune ng'ombe igana bintu bikeiga toche maiga tosherekea n'abana aba tukange twacheta Easter but tokanyora abana bakere skuru twa feel tinga ndo wende ko bomira bonsi muna bara muna lero bana bagutoka iga yetali yaro ntanga ntora December twarenge Kiogoro na twara umiranire mara kadhaa na ndiko chimutundo genda tukumirana muna bono ntu wate plans to kurwa iga twatale Kisii County kabere next to Kisii Nyamira County eyo ekaromuti enyo 8
decided to give back to the society because it's important to remember the less fortunate in the community. So we are here today at Jogo Children's Home to share with the children, have fun with them, talk to them, encourage them, and let them know that there's a brighter future ahead for them.
Nigo bateba ali bagokora barobubuna ekyombe utatiga gutarira abana buna baiga ase bateba ngurwa bare obosemia na gusanga ase chinchera ao
okomera na mondara buri naki kikemokomera na mwakora. We share a lot of things ngoriga itore different aspects of life into what connections na bora nyore ni one way or another no bwate biasara no gani tiemeremo osinogo intio mokori emeremo na boko yonga within that networking abande baito bakonye kire kibiashara bangi baito bakonye kire kemeremo na ngoriga itore topic chinyinge bunabona ko on Mondays we talk about financial literacy, on Tuesday ngo kwana tore gento buna value addition, ntobwate politics, ntobwate we cover a range of topics every day for Monday mbaka Monday.
Ase chinga kiecho nigo bateba nigo babwate okugania gwokorenta abagusiamo bunenchereye moyo korkia obwanchani na gusira bali abatali kwenyara.
Many things planned. We want to engage the community of Gusii to valentamo asenchira yo gukora ebintu ebyoka. We are not very famous as a community buna bantu to gukora ebintu twanchaine. We tomanyire kuba bantu to gwatananeka at every slight opportunity, but we have deliberately started this and we hope ngembe yenge ne rande Gusii yengema attach kiro mu Gusii such that even as we engage politically to manyanga ngaito gotacha na istutali gotacha ngai
ni gongo tebanga aba Gusii esemore tiato tuaro moyo no botabu gusira bari batari kwenyara muna abare gaiga
kuripoteria egetaseni kya Ndizi TV ilitaliane Mildred Mumanyi
omwancho omurigereria ekiombe kyo nigo ekurukwa Gusii minto ekebute tali Gusii minto eturetinganatika koba inkumanya agwo omochakana togusuka mutwe omuraibwense Dr. William Ruto litiko lya lero na nyarakobaga gwikirana omusangirekano omonene wa masabo asebo iganyarakobaga kuyigora ekanisa ase ensemo ya Nairobi ali ensemo ya Donholm ase ekanisa eyo ekorokwa ya Friends Church Donholm elyo kwenekia buna abange banyarakobaga gwikirana ase ensemo eyo elindego sasima gati ya bali banyarakobaga gwikirana boigo Musalia Mudavadi n'umugabana we county ya Nairobi Johnson Sakaja asebo igo Ruto anyarekobaga kuburia abakenya bunesere kari ya enegene takobe kobeka emeroberi elyo kwenekinga yanyalire kobage gwikiranie chire anyalire kobage kulira abakenya chinga kiche campaign gati yabo kwenekia buna amagulie bintu anyalire kobaga kugwa omosaki oito bwa mangana Evelino Sero amona mange mono
Omuraibwense Dr. William Samoei Ruto amona baraibande nigo baikirana somo yegabwa masabono koigorwa we kanisa ya Friends yemanyikaine buna Quarks asensemo ya Donholm ime county ya Nairobi gokwana chinga kiechyo Ruto niga kambia semberemo ye kanisa yogosire mirobere ya serikali na koene kiabuna nigo barach kubwatirana butambe eryogo ikerania amagendro asaba na inchi.
Hiyo kazi yote mnafanya kama kanisa tunatambua kama serikali. Na nyinyi, you continue to be reliable partners with the government of Kenya in serving the people of Kenya.
Ruto boigo niga kwanere miroberio yobwagachi no bogori wechinyomba asate babuna kero mokore mirimo bwa serikali wikaru mochango eryogo konya abakenya.
All employees of government, wale wafanyikazi wetu ambao tuko nao karibu 1700, kila mfanyikazi wa serikali ambaye atatoa sehemu ya mshahara yake 3% kwa mambo ya housing, na sisi kama serikali tutampatia 3% every month ya salary yake, so that we can create a fund that will assist the people of Kenya to acquire home.
Muraibwense na ine kiabuna nigo bagendrete kobeka imiroberio eryo koene kiabuna ngo kiania bare amakabesa.
In just 2 months we have doubled the amount of money that we are saving as a country in just 2 months. And I want to promise you ya kwamba tutajenga hazina kubwa ili badala ya sisi kukopa pesa ya kutoka marafiki wengine, kutoka nchi zingine, tutakuwa tunafanya vile wao wanafanya.
Omo Prime Cabinet Secretary Musalia Mudavadi nigagania muraibwense kwe wachinga kinyororo eryogo ikirania obokoreri bwaye bune bwenerete eryokobokia uchumi yense ya Kenya.
Let nobody try to distract the president's focus. Let him implement his program, work on resuscitating the economy, and let us not work on other people's emergencies.
Omugavana bwe county ya Nairobi Johnson Sakaja nigaine kiango kini wakwe birengo byobochenu ase county ya Nairobi eryokoine kia abana inchi baikereire obokoreri borobya asakambya mono asogosirwa kurwa somuraibwense.
For 3 years Nairobi had no medicine in hospitals. Today I would dare anybody uende kwa hospitali yoyote ya county ya Nairobi ukose dawa uniambie. Tumenunua dawa ya 244 million that is in each and every facility from the dispensary at the bottom mpaka Mama Lucy na hospitali zote katikati ya hiyo.
Ruto nigagi keria maandamano yobomo bwazimio la umoja One Kenya ekiate bagetairaninse rigorire binto asene kiago cyakoreta mauncherero anenego keya rigorire bosi.
Furia kwa kichwa na maandamano haiwezi hata punguza chochote. Tutabadilisha hii taifa letu la Kenya. Hii changamoto tulio nayo, hii bei ya unga tutateremusha, and this problem we will get rid of it because we have the plan to make sure we have a stable country, we have enough food.
Aso musangirekano yakora Chinsemo aime ya Donholm Ruto nigo aine kyokobwatrana ne county ya Nairobi eryoko yemesia voigo nago kero muroberio boko ina na makabesa saba sae eryoko bakonya wekinya sensemo yobonchorere nago teba buna mbachi komenta ekerengo yechibesechyo.
Mimi nawahakikishia in the next 1 month or 2 months nitawaongezea hiyo pesa sasa ya kufanya biashara. Si unga mimi nilipata ikiwa 230. Ni kweli ama si kweli? Hii ukienda kwa duka ya Quickmart, saa hii ukienda kwa shuka ya Naivas, unaweza kupata unga sasa imefika 155, 159.
Ngoripoti regetaseni kia Ndizi TV erietariane Evelyn Osero.
Mbiamono Evelyn Osera soroboti oro asenchira yobo ikiranu na boigo omokonyi bumuraibwense Rigathi Gachagua nigo aenekeiri abakenya bamenyete asense ya Botswana bune serikali ya Kenya kwanza ni chikobe koenekia buna anene yanyalire kobage koirania obokareri obya bwa a company eriye chindege ya Kenya Airways anene gochia asense yo ya Botswana. Rigathi gagukwana amona bamenyi abakenya abamenyete imense ya Botswana boigo nigo bire serikali la chikobe kwenekia buna anene amagendero ayenyalite koba kurierwa abakenya chinga kiechira nyale kobaga gwikiranwa ise yoborai bwa serikali ya Kenya kwanza.
Of KQ to this country and elsewhere, it is true that is what should happen, but I must be very honest with you to tell you that we have challenges with KQ, very serious challenges, financial. KQ is hardly able to meet its operating expenses, and there are serious discussions on possible reforms to get KQ back on track. I must tell you, the problem of KQ is what we have said. KQ is on its deathbed because of what you call state capture. KQ was captured by those in power and loaded a lot of contracts that are untenable. They forced them to lease aircrafts at costs that are not possible to meet with the income. So it's a major, it's a serious thing on how to unlock the whole thing, and those contracts were also done in a way that getting out is quite problematic. I think the state capture fellows were very clever. They did it in a way that even if there's a change of government, to get out of those contracts, the penalties are extremely heavy. But I can assure you that the government is well sized of the matter and the need to get KQ back on track as the pride of Africa and as our national pride. And the way Balozi has said is true. For every 10 passengers, there is a job created. So I can tell you that the government is well sized for the matter, and a lot is going on behind the scenes. And shortly, KQ will be back on track.
Ndizi TV, obwansu bw'omugusi. Ekeruta gitutwara buri muntu mu muso busi bw'abantu enkiraneye muyuka Palamax Executive Spa and Baba aigani go kwingirwa chinkira chiya na kiriya kigosonana naye tarigoryoka mbabwate massage ekero kwagingirwe na gukorerwa steam bath pedicure manicure gusokorosigwa chinkira kiriya cyamagoko n'icyamaguru nkurusi abareri sankwa ririya ryarabukire nakorolekana bobe nkonchorerya bare etukirangi kurengana bunuraganiye nobale imeyumuchu Kisii asamagacho akwanza plaza rirongurya kabiri asibara ya Kisii Migori highway akena mbeye eliobanyore enoti isano na ibere enoti kianda isano na ibere inye isano na ibere isano nemo isano niseto eyemo Palamax Executive Spa and Baba. Ndizi TV, obwansu bw'omugusi.
tuwasabire okwabira omwancho murigaria asetilafu eyeye mitambo korende toiranire embeo ekira twatigarita soroboti ruria rumurai bwense gosomo konyo murai bwense Rigathi Gachagua boiganyara kobaga kwenekeria abakenya bamenyete isikoyense ya Kenya anene asense ya Botswana bune serikali ya Kenya kwanza ni chikobaga kubwaterana amane kiombe kyobochori IBC elio kwenekia buna abakenya banyare koba bakwego bosibole bogwa kachikora nabo kwenekenga banyare koba bagochora abarai bali
issue of voting rights is true, it's a constitutional requirement We need you people in the diaspora to be part of the decision-making process to determine the leadership of Kenya. More so because you have loved ones back at home, you have people that are important to you and they need to be governed well. And since you have more exposure, you should participate in deciding the leadership of the country. Of course, as it were, the matter is handled by the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission, which is an independent commission. But the problem has not been that they are not willing. It has been the budgetary allocation. So that is something as a government we need to do. Ask them to map the whole world, and as a government allocate sufficient funds to enable them register voters across the world and create polling stations within the country so that people can exercise their voting right and they can participate in the democratic process of deciding who leads Kenya and how Kenyans are governed. So that is something we'll be pursuing. Of course, you know, as we speak today, we don't have commissioners for the IBC. The process had begun in earnest, but you know there are few dynamics after the demonstrations and the wearing of sufurias on the head. And I'm sure in the due course, commissioners will be in place, and then as a government we can engage them about the diaspora vote.
Magikaye nsemo elio ya Azimio anene yanyalite ko bagigochora abarai abaguchikoba goisaransa egekaro kirikia bipartisan na boigo ebomo buri bwa serikali Kenya kwanza gochora abarai yabo bono nigo omonagalibwe bunge enene Moses wetangula nyale ko baga gwesokia na koenekeria aba Kenya na boigo ebunge enene buna ebunge yonere tayale koenekia buna chingwane chanyale ko bachikwegwa obolito na boigo aba Kenya abange gwikiranigwa magani abo okwana litukolia lero gwetangula boigo nigatebire emeremo ye bunge na kwenekenya nyale ko baikoleto kubwatana ao anene gati ya Kenya ekerobono wiki era nyale ko baigo chaka ni chingwane chichake asinchira ya bene.
Going to facilitate the bipartisan discussions on the issues they will agree to bring peace, tranquility and development to our country. Hii injini yetu sisi zote. When you compete, as you become president, you are the president of those who voted for you and those who didn't vote for you. Unakuwa rais wa nchi. Na Rais William Ruto ametuhakikishia yeye ako tayari kuzungumza na mtu yeyote, provided you don't start saying kura haikupigwa, kura tulimaliza. Sasa tuko katika kipindi kingine. Tunataka kuhakikisha na hawa bunge wataendelea kuambia. Tangu tupige kura, President William Ruto's first budget is coming in July, August. Ina address mambo ya bei ya unga, ina address mambo ya bei ya mafuta, ina address zile vitu za kuteremsha maisha ya mwananchi bei rudi chini. That is your work as members of parliament. Na budget ikipita, then implementation ifuate. Tuzalishe chakula. Hapa Bungoma, we have been part of the granary of Kenya, tukiwa Western region mpaka Nakuru.
Togosuka mutwe omoteneneri bwe kiama kia Wiper Kalonzo Musyoka nigagendere ko bakoye mochie serikali asoko tabwa toka chibesa se chinga kichisaine anene go chiserikali chi county lyo gwikirania buna abakoleri abemeremo ase chi county banyare ko bawakanwa na boyi gwikirania amagendero ao Kalonzo niga yakwana litukuria lero ase county ya Machakos asengane iboigo yanyara ko bage goserwa gose yanyara ko bage kwegwa obolito amono mugabana we county ya Machakos oyokoro kwanere wa Vinya Ndeti.
Naangalia mambo haya na ninaona kuna shida Kenya wakati huu. Kwa hivyo hii serikali they don't believe in devolution. They don't. Na sababu ni kwamba ile katiba ilileta devolution, ungatuzi ni katiba ya 2010. Walioko mamlakani saa hii walipinga hiyo katiba. Nataka niwakumbushe walipinga kabisa. Kwa hivyo hataki kusikia gavana wa Vinya amekusanya pesa zake na analipa mshahara wake They're actually salivating for that money, if only it can go to the national government. Kwa hivyo we will keep on telling them.
Na ningeomba Senate waangalie, wafikirie sana hii mswada wameangusha ya kukataa kuongeza county pesa. Sisi tunataka county ziongezwe pesa, na tukiongezwa pesa sisi kama pia magavana tujikakamue, tuokote pesa. You cannot just rely on the national government.
Chingaki echo mwancho mugirigereria omugavana we county ya Kakamega Fernandez Barasa boigo oyo tenerete ensemo eria yenibo ase Council of Governors nigesokire na komochia aba senator aso gotabwatesia chi county kwene kebone serikali na nyere ko bagiko bwatoka enibe yo ase chingaki chibwenete kwa nali tukoria lero nigo Fernandez Barasa abolirie serikali ene nyere ko bagiko kwene kebona chibesa gosenibe nyere ko bagiko bwatokwa ase chingaki chibwenete likwene kebona magendero ase chi county anyalire ko bagago korua engane iyo boigo ni nyara ko bagigosirwa na oyo kabeire omugavana we county ya Kakamega nero korukunga Wycliffe Oparanya.
National Treasury ilikuwa imependekeza shilingi bilioni 385. Jana tulikuwa na mswada kwa Senate ambapo kamiti ya finance na budget ya Senate ilikuwa imependekeza shilingi bilioni 407 kwenda kwa counties. Sisi kama governors, that is something that we were ready to take 47 billion shillings. Lakini jambo la kushangaza, masenators wetu wamesahau kazi yao.
Unajua hao wengine waliingia kwa ofisi na wajui mambo ya management ya serikali. Tuliweka manamba kwa ofisi. Najua kuweka kwa manamba kwa ofisi hawajui kazi yao. Ndio kwa sababu mnaona hizi shida zote. Hata wafanyakazi wa serikali tangu tupate uhuru saa hii ndio hawajapata mshahara. Wale wafanyakazi wajaje wamepata.
Chingaki echo mwanchua omurigereria omobunge okandui John Makali nigo abolirie serikali enene nyare ko bage gotugutera are amadeni aya nyare ko baga koletwa ne kambani yesukali yanzoia okwana ase orogongo rwa Western nigo John nyare ko baga kobolia serikali boigo nyare ko bage kwena na obokonyi bechibesa elio kwene kiabune kambani yanzoia nyare ko bage gwetenena na boigo kogendera ase oborosia bwesukali niga yakwana koria lero somo igonyara ko bakubaleta abarai anene korua asorogongo rwa Western asabanyara ko bagukonera chinchira orogongo rwa nyare ko barogoska motwe ase amagendro gati abali banyara ko bagwikirana ase omuyego iyo no mugavana bwa county ya Bungoma Ken Lusaka.
Bungoma County and Kandui constituency in particular, as pointed out by the governor in the economic blueprint which we discussed in Kimilili. One of the key things that was resolved was that we were going to have a fresh mill at Nzoia. You realize that the mill that is there was a mill that was purchased way back in 1978. So it is efficiency, its effectiveness with time. So we're calling upon the government to, in this next budget that we're going to pass in June, to ensure that we factor in money to ensure Nzoia has a new mill. Because that is the only way we can get it working up moving forward. Equally, we are calling upon the government and the management that is there, while we are appreciating the government has appointed a board of management. But there are too many people there who are in acting positions. We want the board of management to move with speed to ensure that those people who are in acting positions are confirmed in their positions and can be able to work for the betterment of the company. And finally, for me, we have been told all along that the dates of Nzoia were written off. We have asked questions in Parliament about what happened with the writing off the dates. We want the government to heed what passed out in sessional paper number 9 of 2012.
Gotigana na magendero ase orogongo rwa Western boigo otogoska motwe nigo bono ikiombegia Interreligious Council kenyera ko bagiye gwesokya rituko rya rero na guchaka omuyiga anebo kubasegeta abange baba Kenya banyara ko bagwesokya irinde banyara ko bakonyora echanjo ya COVID-19 omuyiga inigo chaka kurwa ase e county ya Kiambu ase boigoranyara ko bokogendera guchia ase chi county au imeyanse meyo bakorawa aneno munyakiro gobweke ombe yo Reverend John Thuo nigo boigo ababwatani abo banyara ko bakoboria aba Kenya tibanyara ko bagochaya nabo igo kwana chingwana chiringa COVID-19 no yanyara ko bekoera kurinde nigo ere gati ya bantu boigo nigo banyara ko bakobakera aba Kenya anene abamenyi be county ya Kiambu aso gwesokya so bunge litukolia na kwene kinga banyara ko konyora echanjo eyo ya COVID-19.
Tumekuja hapa ili tuweze kuwapatia chanjo ya bure na itafanywa hii kila pahali, kila county tutafanya, na sisi viongozi wa dini tumekuja hapa ili tutaelezea watu wetu ili waweze kufanya hii, manake maradhi yanaanza kuingia, kuna makolera na nini na nini.
I encourage people to come as much as possible so that you can prevent the COVID from spreading. So currently we are targeting 100 people. We have J&J and Pfizer vaccine as at now.
Hata ikiwa unaona kama maadui wameondoka, adui kabla hajamaliza vita yake haendi kabisa, atarudi. Na kulingana na vile tunapata habari ni kuonyesha ya kwamba huu ugonjwa unarudi. Na ukiangalia watu wengi wameanza kushikwa na homa, wanasema ni homa ya kawaida, lakini huwezi kujua, manake labda ndiyo hiyo inakuja.
Tunafurahi ya kwamba kuna response mzuri katika watu wa Kiambu. Tumeona watu wamepanga na wamechanjwa, na tunaomba pahali popote mlipo, pahali unatusikiliza, tuko katika station ya Ola center ya Kiambu Town, njoo na uweze kudungwa na kuchanjwa upate kinga.
Omugavana we county ya Mombasa Abdulswamad Sharif Nasir nigo abolirie abarayi ba kisiasa korwe county eyo ya Mombasa banyara ko bakubwaterana na kwendekinga banyare ko babagwikirania amagendero gochiase abamenyi be county eyo ya Mombasa gago kwana korwase county eyo sombo yego nyara ko bakubareta amo abarayi ao naboigo abamenyi anene be dini ya Islam eliyo gochengera litukolirya lya Eid Baraza nigo bono mugavana oyibo nyale ko baga kubolia abarayabo banyara ko bago tukutera ale chitabauti cyabo cya kisiasa na kwenekia buna banyale ko baba koleta amagendero ase e county eyo ya Mombasa.
Hii county itakuwa ni nyuso za kila mmoja anayekuwa yuko pamoja na sisi na yule ambaye hayuko pamoja na sisi. Kila mmoja atastahiki na kupatiwa heshima sawa sawa mbele ya macho ya Abdulswamad Sharif Nasir. Nyote ni wangu. Aliyenipinga, aliyeniunga, atakayenipinga kesho na atakayeniunga kesho, nyote mbele ya katiba ya Kenya na muhimu zaidi katiba ya Mwenyezi Mungu, nyote ni wangu. Aliye Muislamu, aliye Mkristo, aliye ambaye kwamba ni mweupe, aliye mweusi, aliye kabila tofauti na tabaka tofauti. Hapa nyinyi wenyewe ni mfano bora. Walioko katika hapa katika uwanja huu ni watu ambao wanaweza kununua hii Mombasa nzima, na walioko katika hapa Chembelecho, ndugu yangu Harub na wengine ni watu ambao kwamba hawana lolote. Nyote ni wangu.
Togotigana na oroboti urukurase county ya Mombasa nigo bono obomo bwazimio bugende tokoba boko ya mochia serikali asogutaikira ni chira ao uchia asaba Kenya ekero bare gukora chinga kichie campaign gukuwa na imeya ensemo ya mwingi nigo abarayi abuboigo banyarekoba bakogikeria engwana yo morai bwense William Ruto bunaligo lirio bosiria nyarekoba likogwa aso bwangoiga aseboigo bateberenga bange baba Kenya nigo bagendere tokoba gwetera makongu gwetania anene chinga Kenya rekoba chigweta kati yabo kweneke banyarekoba kugora obosie aseligo igoro.
Imepanda na haina ile nia ya kurudi chini, lakini kila siku tunaambiwa inarudi chini na hairudi chini.
He brought another promise that the people of Kenya are going to get a cheaper unga of over 150 shillings. Today if you go to many of our supermarkets, that one is still not there.
Lakini tunashukuru kanisa kwa ule msukumo mmekuwa nao kuhakikisha kwamba Mheshimiwa William Ruto na Mheshimiwa Raila Amolo Odinga wanasikiza na wanasema kwamba tutulize joto la kisiasa tuweze kuzungumza. Na ndiposa kwa wakati wa sasa kuna mazungumzo ambao tunatarajia ya kuwe mazungumzo ya haki.
Ayo naro twakwariganiretie obotuko bwarera sama ya Chinsa Isato obotuko bwarera omwancho morigeretigangire libagiri gwakarangambia mono asinge gusanga amona intwe Amayia na boigo emeroberi autogenda tokoboto kwariganire kurwa asegeta seni kia Ndizi TV obwansu bwo muguse Chinsa emerongo ebere na inyana boigo samatuko atano na bere ya wiki olitwa kwaterana na ere gwetera ase omwana wemanyererio nigo akoro kwa Joshua Auta boigo nyara kobaga kwenekia abuna riogi na boigo chibiche chanyale kobachi gochera ase nchera yo boikerano nigakoro kwa Petronira mokeire litalia nengoro kwa Josphat Amisi na kwa nirio botukobia na boigo oborigereria obuya bwemeroberio ekobwatia kurwa segeta seni kia Ndizi TV.